What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Chasing the Call. We are kicking off our TTR series on this channel, which is going to feature tips, tactics, and reviews of some of the waterfowl gear that we use. And for this week's episode, what we're going to be covering is my favorite app to use to track all my hunting statistics, the Huntproof app. Let's dive on into it. So let's start off with downloading the app. For me, I personally have an iPhone, but you can find the Huntproof app on either your App Store or the Android Play Store. So when you go underneath of your App Store, you're simply going to press on search, go to the search bar, type in Huntproof, and it should be one of the very first apps that pops up. Now for me, since I already have it downloaded, it's going to say open, but if I press on that, it's going to give us a little bit of insight and preview of what the app is going to look like. Once you go in and you set up your Huntproof account, you're then going to be launched into their homepage. Now, on their homepage, there's a few different items that you can look at. They've got a weekly predictor where you can go in there and check out the different previews of what the hunts are going to look like in your area. Along with, it'll show your statistics for your hunt log. One other thing that I really like about the Huntproof app, if you go to the top left-hand corner, you can add your dog into your account. For example, I've got Ace here, which is one of the primary reasons why I started using this app, is I want to be able to track my dog's retrieves throughout the years that we go and we hunt together. So this is Ace's second full season of waterfowl hunting. He's been on a total of, well, technically 20 hunts because we're going to add in a hunt here today. But so far this year, on his 19 hunts that we have logged, he has 157 retrieves and 212 retrieves in his lifetime. That was the biggest selling feature for me. Not only can I go in there and I track my hunts, I can also go in there and check out my dog's statistics. Now let's talk about going in and adding in a hunt. So I've got a hunt from a couple of days ago that I've been waiting to log so I can show you guys just how easy this app really is to use. So if you go to the bottom, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add to hunt log. At the very top of this is going to show you a map of where you're at if you want to log that. I'm not going to for today. But we can go down here and we can name hunt site. Now for me, I go ahead and I just put in whatever I want to name the hunt. So I could do something like family hunt, which is what we were on, or what I've been doing this year that I've really liked is I've just gone ahead and put in the date that I've been hunting so that I keep track of it. Now, it's got an opportunity for you to put notes in there, so if you want to keep track of anything, like maybe specific decoy setups on shapes or anything that way, you can do that, along with the date of the hunt. So ours was the day after Thanksgiving. We took my little cousin Jacob on his very first waterfowl hunt. He actually shot his own limit of birds, which was super cool to witness, and then we had a couple other family members from Texas that were in town. So I'm going to go ahead and select on the 24th there. I can select on what time of the season it was. So for us, I'm going to say it was later in the season because they were winding down to the last couple weeks here in Iowa. We can go to the type of hunt, which I'm going to say it's water. We were just hunting water, so no crops there. Now, like I said, one of my favorite features, the dog portion. So I go in here underneath the Ace, and Ace actually picked up 12 birds out of the 20 ducks that we harvested that day. So I'm going to put 12 in there. We were hiding on the edge of the water, and we were actually using A-frames, and it was a dang good hide. Now, the next thing we can see here is what we want to put in for decoys. And sometimes, I'll be honest, I've gotten a little bit lazy this year where I haven't put in all the decoy information just because we're throwing a lot of different types of spreads and decoys. But for this instance, since we are putting it into the app, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. We're going to do floaters. Underneath the species, I personally run a combination of duck and goose decoys a lot. On this particular hunt, we were running a dozen goose floaters and then a mix of a couple dozen teal, a couple dozen mallards, and a few pintail mixed in. Motion decoys, gotta love spinners, gotta love rippling ducks as well. And if you are inputting it the day of, it can even go in there and you can put in your weather condition. Now, decoy-wise, I'm going to say we roughly had probably 120 decoys out that morning, which is a pretty good size spread. And you can go on there and customize that however you'd like. And then it goes into the harvesting and information, which is a way that you can keep track of not only how many birds, but also what species you harvested during your hunts. So we were fortunate enough to shoot 20 ducks, and then I can go in here and I can do a breakdown. So I know for sure we shot 3 mallards. I know we shot quite a few different types of species. We shot a scaup, we shot a ruddy duck, hooded merganser. We did shoot some of those, a bunch of teal, and I know we shot a couple of shovelers as well. So I'm going to get those numbers all dialed in exactly. But as you can see, all the different species of ducks that you can put in for your hunt and keep track of. There's also a portion in there to check out what types of geese, the water levels, the river stage, and of course, you can go in there and you can add a picture of your hunt. Now, not only can you add your hunts, they've got even more features than that. In the top left-hand corner of the app where you see the 3 bars, you can tap on that where they feature a drop-down menu. So you can actually tag your buddies in your hunts and keep track of those different hunts and your success together. You can log in scouting reports, so if you want to put specific scouting reports in, you can do that. I think it's cool you can add in your tag information, your license information, along with checking state regulations. So maybe you're traveling on a hunt and you want to just double check a few items real quick. For me, like I said, I am in Iowa, but I can pop up the regulations all right there on my phone as it links us to the website. Some of the other items that you see in there, you can, like I said, check out the migration prediction. They have a waterfowl checklist where you can check off your different species of birds that you have harvested, along with something else that I thought has been kind of fun to check along the year, and that's to check out your yearly harvest information. So not only will it show you the hunts from this year, but it'll also show you the breakdown of hunts from last year so that you can go in there and check out and see how you're doing comparatively, which I think is kind of a cool thing to go back and just double check on. Now, you can go in and download and use the Huntproof app for free, but if you want my favorite feature, and mainly the reason why I started using this app, the retrieve aspect, you do have to pay a subscription for that. For the Huntproof app, it's just $30 a year. That's $2.50 a month. One of the cheaper subscriptions that you can get out there for sure. Between all of our YouTube TV, Onyx, all that good stuff, definitely something for me that I'm okay paying for. That way I can track and see how Ace has been doing. So swing on over to your App Store, Play Store, go download the Huntproof app, check it out for yourself. If you're already using it, comment down below that you've been loving the app, because I know I have. It's a great way for me to track statistics throughout the year, track what Ace has been doing in our progress, and just maybe look back and see how we're doing for years to come. If we're in specific areas that are good year after year, we'll be able to keep track of that. So thanks for checking out this episode of Chasing the Call. Go check out the Huntproof app. Make sure to go check out our partners, Iowa Hunting Products, www.iowahuntingproducts.com, and check out Northland Retrievers. I've got the Ace t-shirt on right now, so you can swing on over there to northlandretrieversiowa.com, pick yourself up a hat, t-shirt, hoodies, stickers. They do have a specific Ace series out there. So thanks for checking out this episode of Chasing the Call. We'll see you all in the next one.